Hey, it's Mr. Random Pop Culture News Freak here once again, aka Mr. Main Overrating. You guys are wrestling shows out to Swords channel on my social media platforms such as Twitter, aka X, or Instagram, Brighty on Odyssey, B Shoot, Minds, Reddit, Tumblr, aka what else? Discord, just in case the channel gets shut down, terminated, God forbid, Shadowbound, D-Dogs, DOS, God forbid anything, Shadowbanned by the YouTube algorithm or anything else, God forbid. Anyways, Yahushua Jesus, God forbid. Like I said, I've been having a little bit of an ultimatum. Not a problem per se, but a little bit of like a fighting with my demons thing. Seeing if I should do this video, I shouldn't do this video because I don't want my video to go viral at all. Period. But after what this dude did, not this guy. I can't trust him enough. Geno freaking Samuel. Absolute god tier level of his craft. I don't know how he does it, but he's made a full podcast of this dude right here. This guy, I refuse. I don't care if I get canceled, completely destroyed. And I even heard some people in the LGBTQIA plus community, aka non-gender, non-binary community, they completely resent this dude right here. I know he got to go by she, her, and they, them pronouns. That was Christine Westin Chandler. That's still Christian, bro. Out of all the years, even way back in 2007 or 8, my senior year to like my freshman year in community college, or high school and community college, when I first heard about him a little bit, but I didn't really start listening to him that much until like about between 2015 and 2021. And like half of 2021, the dude got arrested because, doing those absolutely disgusting, in my personal opinion, even if it's not alleged, it's pretty much confirmed out there at this point. I'm gonna say allegedly, it's confirmed. He pretty much he graped his own freaking flesh and blood of his mother. That's absolutely heinously one of the most disgusting, putrid, evil sins you could do in this world, and vice versa. The daddy did it to his own daughter, like the daughter did it to her like old senior citizen husband or dad. It's crazy, man. And he went, Geno Samuels, he even went into 2 other like rabbit holes. I'm not gonna get into it because these 2 are even darker. I'm just gonna like lightly touch base on what these 2 did. And Jacob's talking to this dude right here. Oh God. And another monster here, literal demon monster in disguise. He went in a little bit. This dude, like literally, I don't know how many years ago, 2020 or 2021, when he did this, before or after Christian went to prison or jail, before or after he got arrested. He had the audacity to think he was the person that idolized and worshiped. The only thing I will tell you this guy right here that you're seeing, this dude right here, his name is Mr. Stare, Randy Stare, and he had a sick, twisted, demented, in my personal opinion, and this is coming from somebody that's not a therapist, I'm not a psychologist, I don't have any degrees in psychology or social psychology or social psychological evaluationist. I don't have any of that. I'm just a regular, everyday average person, the average dude in the street. Not a pigeon, but I'm awake to certain things and truth, all certain media stuff, but I'm going to bring that in here. Yeah, he had an over obsession with the girl from freaking Danny Phantom, Amber McLean. The girl that was like that ghost chick from Danny Phantom. This is why I don't look at the cartoon Danny Phantom the same anymore, because this dude ruined it. He completely eradicated and destroyed everything I loved about that cartoon, man. He really did. And it sucks, because that was such a cool ass cartoon for him to, I'm afraid to go down, because he does have personal protection devices, aka those. So I'm a little bit nervous that YouTube's not gonna like that. He destroyed everything, and he even goes into touch base with somebody else. Another one that's pretty much a disgusting, absolute disgusting woman right here, Isabella Jank. If any of you guys remember her, she's one of the main reasons, in my personal opinion, I think Christian went to jail in the prison. I think she ended up snitching him out that he ended up being, what's it called? He ended up he domestically, he DV'd and raped his mother, Barbara Chandler. This is extremely sad. This rabbit hole goes super, super deep. This has nothing to do with it. It's about Pokimane calling out Sniper Wolf, that whole other drum. I'm not going to get into that. I'll probably talk about that Sunday tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that one. It's going to be 3 days old, whatever. This is the main one I wanted to get into right here. So yeah, without further ado, if I can get that right, hold on. Let's begin. So sportskeeda.com. If any of you guys want to check it out yourself. Sportskeeda, there we go. There's so many fucking ads and spots on this thing. I don't know why it does not want me to not close that out. Oh, there we go. Trigger warning. The following article contains explicit content from the director and the reader itself. So I'm only going to read half the article. I'm going to read mainly reacting and do an observant commentary to what he said, or she said, because he's Christine Westin Chandler now. I'm not going to use gender and pronouns on any of that shit. So this comes from, got a credit is due from sportskeeda. Rio, I'm probably going to butcher this name, Karushmia Rio. Christian Chandler, popularly known as a popular YouTuber Christian on social media, has heard criminal charges dropped out in August. A controversial content creator has now returned to the official YouTube channel. This is the last time I ever did a super serious video. That was when I talked about the whole Hopeless Peaches CSA freaking drama. So it's been a while. The controversial content creator has now returned to her, I call him a him, not a her, official YouTube channel, leaving many shocked, especially hearing the critiquing Gino, and he call him Gino Samuel 2.1, but later took to X, aka Twitter, marked her social media with a selfie. For those unversed, Chris Chan was arrested on August 1st, 2021. I remember he faced incest charges for allegedly having relations with a 79-year-old freaking grandma, and that was his mom too. That's maybe one of the reasons he has real bad autism. I'm not gonna say the R word because you really can't say that nowadays. A hard R word, 2 hard R words, not the one for skin tone, and then the one that's mentally disabled. But you know that one when you're mentally disabled. Now Sonichu creator has seemed to have steered away from legal troubles as she has returned to the internet. I don't know why they keep calling her she. It's a freaking man. It's a freaking gosh dang dude. I don't know why they keep giving him credit like that. That's known. He just doesn't even deserve those gender pronouns at all, period. And I'm not even somebody in the LGBTQIA+ community at all. Let's continue forward. On October 17th, literally like 4 days ago, Chris Chan uploaded a video titled Jesus Chan Sonichu Prime Resurrected and Returned, like I said, to YouTube. The 9-minute long clip was dedicated onto the internet's figures of, quote, haters and trolls. The video started with Chris Chan singing a song of the lyrics, "Prepare for stupid, make it lucid." The song was dedicated to all laundering and the loss of toxic haters, fakers, and the darkest sinners that came from... Oh my god, he's still talking about that dimension or merge bullshit, bro. Are you kidding me, bro? After what he did? I take nothing at all. Like, I didn't take nothing at all in prior to that because he still acts like a 4 or 5 year old kid. And he's 43 years old almost. That's crazy. He's a lot older than that because I'm 34. Well, let's move on. Longest bugging has been bugging us for the longest time. Chris Chan went to announce her ascended to return to the internet. Gino Samuel 2.1 is a Lithuanian-Irish YouTuber. Oh, so he's like, I don't know, German-Russian too? I don't know, Lithuanian? I don't know. YouTuber is best known for his documentaries on Chris Chan. After the latter uploaded, he later her comeback. Her comeback later, Gino Samuels 2.1 took to X, aka Twitter, moments later, to upload a selfie where he had later a shock and concern. Many followers have responded to the same hilarious memes about Kisha. There's a bunch of memes on there if you want to look them yourself. Let's go on. The first video of Gino Samuels was created at Chris Chan Comprehensive History Part 1, February 2019. I remember those. I definitely remember that. The YouTuber chronologically ordered the life of the comic creator. Samuels has been uploading over 70 videos about Chris Chan and has also given himself the moniker Christorian. Oh yeah, there's another dude named GB. I tried to find some of GB's videos. I found 1 or 2. I remember to leave it in the links to search box down below. I'll leave it down below if you guys want to watch it. And it's a long-ass rabbit hole, so if you're not working or you're maybe on a vacation from school or community college or university or on vacation or holiday, that's probably the best time to get into this, dive into this rabbit hole. Let's move on. Let's see. Due to, I was gonna say due to his depths of about knowing Chris Chan, apart from the creators, when creating videos about the controversial internet figures, Gino Samuel is also a musician. He has had a series of city pop music including Shadow People, Tara June, and Morgana. The YouTuber has also appeared in several other podcasts as a guest, including Trash Chase and Breaking the Rules podcast in October of 2021 and April of 2022, respectively. And the last video uploaded by Gino Samuel was a month ago. A 37-minute long video was titled Chris Chan, A Comprehensive History Part 79. With Chris Chan's return, fans and Gino Samuels will surely be able to be expecting a new video. Internet users did not seem to be pleased with Chris Chan's return to DIY, especially me included. Oh, Lord. I don't know how he wasn't in a mental insane asylum. They should have just locked him up, threw away the key for the rest of his life, especially after what he did to his mom. Extra especially after that. That's a literal, legit crime that he did. And he's trying to make some Russell Brand freaking cult. He's almost as bad as Russell Brand, if not almost worse. And let's move on. That's a whole other can of worms there. Due to the incessant allegations she faced in the past, many seemed weary of her characteristics. Several, I don't even know how you say that and I pronounce it, netizens or netizens, flooded X with hilarious memes. A few reacted to this. All the memes there. Oh yeah, this video, that was really, really freaking crazy. Chris Chan returns. Chan comes back to the internet. Me. This other dude said Chris Chan has posted. Jesus Christ. Sonichu. Oh god, I forgot he has a fake persona, Sonichu. Chris Chan post jail saga has begun. The Chris Chan is took back on Twitter as a Mr. Kraft Squidward one. But in seriousness, this is very, very fucking bad. It's absolutely super evil that has been released to the world. This person here, I guess the name Val Density. And what do you mean Chris Chan is back posting? Me wondering why Chris Chan is back. This other person named Boo Nature Buns. He's crying about it. Good God, Chris Chan is back on YouTube. This person, Abby killed Abby. And I guess I have a shirt of Chris Chan. And it looks like the freaking Tobey Maguire Spider-Man meme. I don't know why. Along with uploading pictures of a new YouTube video, Chris Chan has took it to her official X account where Sonichu has had to go tweet it. Yeah, there's that. So I'll see what the Observance commentary reaction side of this in a second. So I didn't get to my overall thoughts, views, and opinions on the tweets. Yeah, some of them are calling him out for what he did. Some are just, most of them making laugh and making fun of him about it. Well, this is the full video. 3, 2, 1, let's go. See if I intervene in any of these reactions. Good Lord, we are in for a very, very cancerous fortune treat.
Sick of waiting. Get your crap together and stop following those twerps. Prepare for stupid. Make it lucid.
Oh, I've seen some of this before. I'm just gonna skip to the part where he gets to the little part here. It's him dancing. Da, da, da. You guys can watch that part on your own.
But for now, we are.
He's pretty much just doing a parody of like Team Rocket's 1998 first Generation 1 Indigo Plateau League of Pokemon, where Ash, versus Team Rocket, Jesse James, and Meowth. That's all he was just doing that whole time. I saw that part on my own already, so this one I haven't seen yet.
On the road, on the road. On the road, on the road, on the road. On the road, on the road, on the road, on the road. On the road to the city of Quickville. On the road, on the road. On the road to the city of Quickville. And the city. We're on the road and getting stronger. Yeah, stronger. We left our home in Virginia. Getting stronger. Well, here's the plan. We're gonna head out around the world. Time to collect and save everyone. Gotta save them all. We keep on trying, and then we try some more to get to the place that's worth fighting for. I'm on the road to the city of Quickville. Meet my friends along the way. On the road to the city of Quickville. I got a badge and the power to zap it. To the city of Quickville. The city of Quickville. I hear the band.
bullshit.
We built a team and working out. Finding our power that's inside.
What am I inundating myself with right now?
In the moment that is yours and yours and mine. We're gonna run to keep and catch up. And with our speedy partners, we win the race. We keep on trying, and then we'll try some more to get to the place that's worth fighting for. I'm on the road to the city of Wickville. Meet my friends along the way. On the road to the city of Wickville, I got a badge and the power. I'm on the road to the city of Wickville. Meet my friends around. City of Wickville. We're on the road to the city of Wickville. Everybody's on the way, on the way. On the road to the city of Wickville. City of Wickville. On the road to the city of Wickville. City of Wickville. On the road to the city of Wickville. City of Wickville. On the road to the city of Wickville. City of Wickville. On the road to the city of Wickville. City of Wickville. On the road to the city of Wickville. The city of Wickville. Perfect. So yeah, I'm back. I'm proud. I'm more motivated. I got the boundaries set. So later.
I have now boundaries set, man. You don't. The mental insane asylum people in Virginia, I'm not a politician. I'm not a senator. I'm not a governor or any of those type of positions of power. But if I was, and I knew all the heinous bullcrap, all millions and millions of videos and documents, not just made by Geno Samuels and Chibi, or GB, however you say his name, all the other freaking Reddit 4chan posts that was made on this dude, all the other Christorians out there have made on this guy, he should have just been permanently sealed away from the freaking in mental insane asylum in Virginia or West Virginia, wherever he's from. I don't know how the laws and rules and regulations. Maybe you guys in the comment section are lawyers or attorneys. You could tell me about that. But the dude should have just straight up been in prison for the rest of his life, honestly. He was going to be in a mental insane asylum, crazy house, or mental home for the rest of his life. Should just locked him up and threw away the fucking key. In my opinion, let's move on.
Haters, fakers, y'all gone. We're sticking with good positivity, light power, and righteousness. Keep on zapping it.
Yeah, from somebody that literally abused and absolutely raped. He raped badly and DV'd domestically, hurt the living crap out of his mother. And she didn't want any of it. And I don't know if any of the people, was that girl Isabella Truckley dude influenced him to do that? Or Randy Stair influenced him to do that, even though he's passed away dead a while ago. Or any of the other people that are encouraging his freaking behavior when he goes to all these conventions and shit. They, encourage him to hurt his mother like that. But if they did, they should be held just as accountable for influencing him to do that to the person that brought him into this world of life, give him life. It's so freaking sad.
All the good ones, the good light, power, and righteousness. You all continue to do excellent and very well. I know so, because I've got all these crosses on the palms of my hands, and the images and the etchings of where I have been hung on that cross back in Nazareth many a millennia ago.
What?
See y'all later.
Nah, bro. So it's true. All the rumors I heard almost 4 days ago is true. Christian Chandler, or he wants to go Christine Westin Chandler, which he's still the same old Christian, bro. Nothing's changed with the dude. Maybe he learned one or two high Harvard, Stanford, Yale, Stanford University words here and there. And the thing that pisses me off and makes me more extra upset, somebody that went, I usually don't talk about this. I haven't talked about it in it's like 2017 or 2018. As somebody that did take special ed classes myself, and and that I was in a few ADD classes. I wasn't like super massively above the scale of the autism spectrum scale or any of that, because I didn't have Asperger's disease or syndrome or any of that either. But as somebody that knew people that had Down syndrome and had autism and stuff, that was going to elementary school and special ed classes and co-op classes in middle school and high school, was a really, really bad taste in my mouth, bro. It really, really does. For him to, like, just desecrate on everybody like that, for real people that actually have autism spectrum problems and all that, I can't say, I can't really talk about that. I can only talk about my own personal experience on it. I will say this, it's heartbreaking, bro. It really is. I remember on the bus, if I'm really, really bad what they were doing that whole little, their motor skills and their body skills were, arms and legs were all messed up real bad, and it hurt. It broke my heart. It made me tragedy-wise. It just hurts. Even this day, as almost a 35-year-old man, it still hurts to think that. But I'll see you guys in a second. And we're back one last time. So just setting the record straight, there was never any DV involved in me in 2021. This might even make me angry a little bit, so headphone users beware. Let's go.
Hey everyone, hey, this is Christine Westin Chandler, Sonic Prime here.
Bro, stop calling yourself a fucking fake Messiah, Jesus Christ. You're not. Nobody is, bro. Let's move on.
Now I'm gonna set the record straight. So just so y'all know, straightforward and blunt, to the point. The reason I went to jail, the charge I was charged with, I was innocent. There never, ever, 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 ever was any sense between Barbara and I, period. I was innocent.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that animosity a lie, Mr. Christian. You knew what the fuck you did. You knew exactly what in God's green, beautiful word and disgusting nihilism crap you did to your own mom. My personal opinion.
I have a few bullet points, guys.
No, do personally. Thank God, I would not want to know this do personally at all. Period.
Shoot. I mean, where did we go to end up here? So obviously we got all the haters and fakers and the toxic sinners.
And that's what he's trying to do to prove his innocence, bro. Like, state of Virginia, man, I don't know who's running your stuff. Whether it's Republicans or Democrats, you didn't do a good job letting this dude out into the world as an innocent man. Just an FYI fact for you guys. And I'm not sure if legal, you should definitely cover this dude, Christian. You should definitely cover him, unless you did already. I know Upaville's done already. Some Array Gamers and Moist Critical Trial, they haven't done that, but maybe they might do a video on that.
Really, but they tried to manipulate me in so much. I mean, just... that was a mess of good grief right there. Why did y'all have to do that? You all really erroneously misunderstood me, period. And just, that was a whole mess up. I mean, shoot, even y'all with your freaking smut fictions, I know some of you out of the minority that are the worst. Out of the majority being actually good, okay? You out of the minority, you've written those smut fictions. You shipped me with Barbara. You shipped me with that Snorlax. And I've seen worse shit. And Barbara was definitely not the perfect mother with me. There was not the perfect mother-daughter relationship there, period. Growing up, there was the time.
He's still, like, freaking dying. He was born a man. Let's move on.
Times of abuse, even though there was love and caring in there and throughout. But that was a whole different kettle of fish right there. But yeah, the bullying, the terrorizing, and all that, they really fucked me up. I feel so... Just enough said right there. But hey, you're never going to make me commit suicide, period. And that was the intention that Bella had in all her chopped and screwed up recordings with all the attention and manipulating me into that. But hey, I foreknew she was going to do that. I tested her. At the time, I treated her like, just as a friend, try to get her to be on the good side. But obviously she failed. Just like I foreknew the relationship between Dylan and Taylor, that was not going to last. He abused her. I gave her support on that live stream when I went on there. Just support and kindness, because I appreciated her as an artist and an individual, which was more than I could say for Dylan at the time. But yeah, Bella was going to actually record me and Fifi having done something at the hotel had I actually made it to BabsCon. But fortunately, that didn't quite happen. She, one way or another, she would have got me into jail or tried to get me to commit suicide on the whole different. But hey, she failed. She didn't do that. I took the initiative in my own hands. So I let divine intervention and timing and everything just let me go to jail, spend my time suffering and spending the time for your sins, you fucking toxic ones.
I said before, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not no family intervention counselor. I have no degrees in any of that at all. Just coming from an average Joe, but those little ticks and the little angry, just like, yeah, freaking, hey, and like, you trolls, you bastard, you package, I don't like you, you bullies, toxic guys. That's how you could tell he still hasn't grown up, bro. He still has that mentality of a 4chan, 8chan, like a 10-year-old kid from like 2004, 2006 era. Like an old school YouTube and Daily Motion, or hell, if you guys are old as me, you remember Stickcam and what's it called? Stickcam and it was another one. Not Bandicam, but it was almost like Bandicam a little bit. Block TV. He still has that old school level of how the internet used to work in the mid-late 2000s, early 2010s era. That's not how the world works anymore, Mr. Chris Chan, aka Christine Westin Chandler, she, her pronouns, which I hate fucking using. Whatever. And then he's got the audacity to say, oh, I wanted to go to BabsCon. No, there's so many free. Not everybody, especially the people that he's destroyed so many communities. He destroyed the Fallout 76 community. He's destroyed the Brony community. He made that one way worse. He's already shit and desecrated the worst with the Silent True anthropomorphic furry community. Not even going to talk too much about that, but he's every fan base he touches, it literally turns to shit. I'm not even kidding. That's not even an understatement either. That's actual literal proof and fact of evidence. He does that. None of these people on Twitter, even one place like Tumblr, they're still around. Reddit, 4chan, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Discord, even fucking Snapchat. They don't want him nowhere near his fan services. Because this dude is a parasite cancer to a lot of fan services, unfortunately. Especially when it goes to like the crazy, way more nastier discussing like Rule 63 over Rule 34. Let's move on.
And I meditated and learned everything. I am Jesus Christ reincarnated. I am the one avatar of all existence. And I'm going to...
See, it's stuff like that he's spewing. He's giving me a very bad Russell Brand's. I even go as far as to say Ted Bundy and freaking Jim Jones vibes he's getting. I think people don't know who Jim Jones, Ted Bundy is, or even the other one, way, way worse, though, Charles Manson. The one that had the whole Sharon Tate thing when she passed away and she died. I'll leave links to Google Wikipedia links if I remember down below. This is going to be the link in the description box is going to be very full tonight, or today.
See that there is nothing but good and righteousness and light-powered individuals, and encouraging all the neutrals to be good, period. Just like I'm trying to do in this video and statement right now, setting the record straight. But I was proven innocent. And they couldn't place me anywhere, which is why they kept me in jail for so long, because they didn't know what to do with me. They didn't know what to do with somebody was freaking autistic that you weren't putting your words in. Ish. They didn't know what...
See, that shit that he does right there? If any people, like, I'm not even going to try to get into it. I'm not trying to shit on person's example in this, but, like, many people grew up with, like, Nicki Minaj or freaking old school Beyonce or any of that, like, or Kesha or Lady Gaga or any of that. You know how they do that split personality? I don't know if he's under some MK Ultra mind control, slavery control, like control opposition. Somebody does that to his brain. There's like some anti-demonic things that go in and out of his brain, altered, different like alters of personalities that's splitting out of his brain of that, or he's just putting on a show or a fact. I could be wrong on that. That's just my own observance and speculation of what I'm seeing. Your guys might be completely different.
Dude, they just kept me in jail. They didn't know where to place me. But fortunately, they did know where to place me eventually. So that happened. I'm safe and doing better. Okay? But I did nothing wrong, and only the certain individuals online, they had wrongfully manipulated and controlled me and my own narrative, but no more. I take control of my own narrative from now on, not you. Not you lot of haters and fakers. I am a much better individual than that. Y'all should have known better of me than that. That is enough with the mislabelings and the misconceptions. That's enough.
And what's the first thing this dude even knows about misconceptions? He has no idea what this man's talking about. I'm not a holier-than-thou person myself. But I remember way back in the days when I was still going to church at that time, especially I'm not sure how it is for African-American black churches or Asian churches or white churches or Hispanic Latino churches. For me, they used to make all these little buzzwords. They say buzzwords like this: you don't do this, you go to hell. You don't do that, you're a sinner. You do this series, you go to the movies, you play your own video games, you watch your anime manga, you play Magic the Gathering, and what else? You do a certain sports like NFL, NBA, or baseball. You're a sinner. You're going to hell for that. He's kind of using those same manipulative tactics. I'm not a person that's a cultist. Obviously, there's no way hell will be associated with being a cultist like Jim Jones or Charles Manson or Ted Bundy or any of these other fools that were a billion times more evil than this person. But he's up there now. Or Russell Brand, even, like I keep bringing up. Go look it up. There's a million videos on that dude saying what he did to women and the whole hashtag Me Too movement. That's a whole other can of worms. I'm not opening up, but he's using a lot of these tactics, these strategies, these little ticks, these TikTok points, these little brownie points, these little manipulative, like, freaking buzzwords so he could, manipulate spiritually and mentally other people's brains and screw them up just as bad as he is. Let's move on forward.
A lot of the set's commentary was me being misled by the suggestion of those individuals, especially those theoretical exes of mine. And I was proven innocent by court of law and released. Simple.
And at court of law, I don't know who it was, so somebody must be soaking crack, cocaine, heroin, or some weed or some shit to let him the fuck out. It's just my 2 cents on it.
As that. And also just putting this out there, just do not be an ableist. I mean, those of you neurotypical, thinking you're able, whatever, there is at least one thing that is totally disabled about you, period. So do not hate others for things that you...
That way that he opens up his eyes, so you could tell my personal opinion. I feel like he's just lying and desecrating and just digging his own grave in the internet. He's going back to his way super old ways when he used to be known as Christian. The dude when his dad, Robert Chandler, my personal opinion. No offense to the man, I didn't know who Mr. Robert Chandler was. Hopefully he's in a better place than heaven, but I feel like he tried everything he could as a father to give his son a better life for him. But I feel like ultimately he was just a lost cause and he failed him. I don't know where Robert Chandler is now. I've seen the videos on him, but I hate to do that to my grandfather, or worse, my own dad. It's sad. Mr. Robert Chandler, I don't know how he raised him. I don't know how he brought him up. I feel like he should never have Christian, bro. That was probably my personal opinion. He should never. Hopefully his other son, he did a lot better raising him not to have core values of an actual man, how to take care of his woman and his wife and future kids and all that. I didn't know how to do Robert Chandler was. I didn't know him IRL. I know he passed away when I was like, 22, 23 years old, 2011, 2012, a while ago. But, I guess he tried to the best he could for something. To see him now, if I was Robert Chandler, oh my God, I would be turning in my grave right now, seeing how much of a fuck up he made for his own fucking son. He made the most screwed up, fucked up thing on this planet. He's walking and breathing the same air that you and I are breathing. He would probably be destroyed. He'd probably get 3 heart attacks to see how much more mentally, physically, and more spiritually fucked up in the head this dude became. My personal opinion. Let's move forward.
You are yourself.
I'm not saying he did a bad job as father. He probably tried everything he could, tried to get him the best education, the best friendship, try to get into sportsmanship, try to get into like boys camp and all that stuff, like Boy Scouts and all that, and he still failed. And Robert Chandler, he tried everything he could to be a real good man, a good role model, father for his son, but I guess Mr. Robert Chandler felt like he was a lost cause, and he just gave up the fuck up on him. So hopefully Robert Chandler made it to heaven. So much of a screw up, fuck up, just absolute deplorable piece of shit his son became. Trying to be a cultist. And worse, a rapist and a domestic you-know-what. Abuser to his own mom, his own flesh and blood. Let's move on.
Period. There is no need to hate on anyone, or even yourself. A flaw is a flaw, a blessing is a blessing, and a flaw can be a blessing in disguise. So you meditate on that, and stop hating.
I guess I never heard wolves in sheep's clothing either. But I digress, let's move on.
For such a flaw. And I am a living, breathing individual, and I am not to be objectified in any way anymore.
He still does that thing. He's been through so many goddamn fucking years. He does the same freaking bullshit, bro. He hasn't grown up at all. He still has that mind of a 5-6-year-old little kid on the internet. Not an absolute fucking filthy, trashy piece of shit, diarrhea scumbag. Let's move on. But yeah, in that, Bella was the real sex criminal, and that she really wanted to try to get me in something. She's the real criminal. Fucking bitch! Calling her out! Call her out! Isabella Jenkins. She's the real sex criminal, period. She did a whole mess of adulteration and manipulation and things in her own words and attitude and insinuations and everything. It's not wrong on that. It's like the only thing I will slightly agree. That Isabella Jenkins, Loretto chick, the one I showed you earlier, the one that looks that evil piece of shit sniper wolf. Oh yeah, that one's probably the one behind. I'm guaranteed behind closed doors, these two are still best friends. Christiane and Isabella Jenkins Loretto. I'm calling her out right now. She's probably still the puppet master and the puppet strings to everything Chris has done. And there's a video, gotta give shout out to credits too. Hopefully I remember to put the video in switch box down below to Mimi. She's done a video on that chick. So I'll leave the link down below. She's done animal abuse. She's killed, I think, and hurt a bunch of rats and cats and dogs from what I heard. And she's did a crap ton extra worse. Manipulating a lot of boys, and like she did a lot of self, mutilation, slicing and dicing herself, and to other people too that were ex-boyfriends, from what I heard allegedly. I'll leave the link to Mizu down below. Let's continue forward. I digress. Let's move on.
Okay? But to end this on a more positive note, so the girl y'all had seen me with in the past few weeks, I'll tell you a little something about her. She's a friend of mine, and I refer to her only as Flutter, because she likes Fluttershy, okay? I met her.
If this person's watching this video, the person that has their username is Fluttershy, run to the hills. Run way in the polar opposite of this hills. Do not be friends with this person at all, Christian. You do not know what you're exposing yourself to. There's another fancier word in it. What you're like inundating. It's not inundating. There's another word for it. I fucking can't remember the word. You don't know what you're exposing yourself to. You don't even know what you're like dealing yourself with. What type of episode, what type of conundrum you're dealing with. Move far the fuck away. And this Fluttershy user person, move far away hell to the hells. Do not keep in any contact with this person, Christian, at all. My personal opinion, he's a thoughts, views, and opinions, especially when he goes to conventions. He's a hazard and menace to society, especially when he goes to conventions. That's all I'm saying. Let's move on.
In Lynchburg, she got in touch with me while I was in jail. And we managed to meet. We managed to bond and connect with each other as friends.
No.
And she is literally 30 years old despite her physicality. But anyway, just pretty much straightforward right there, letting you know about that. And I felt like I just need to say all that, clear the air. There is nothing wrong with being associated with me, period. I am sick and tired of being blocked by anyone, including and especially by those of whom I appreciate. And I do have friends that do have great appreciation of me. But which more than I can say than some. I mean, you all, even Megan Shroder, had your chance to actually be kind and compassionate and friends with me for a longer run. Because that's enough said right there. I just felt like I need to get that off. Otherwise, I might have had a sleepless night. Thank you.
Yeah, so pretty much that's all of my thoughts, views, and opinions are all in a nutshell. Every time I was pausing it, I was giving input, I was giving rebuttal, I was giving like feedback. And I'm like 95% of it was negative, it was 5% that was at least positive. I don't know how this person's not in a mental insane asylum or jail or worse, Guantanamo Bay, if anything. I don't care if that's a little too excessive or too extreme, because once they do a crime, a criminality that bad, where they hurt a family member, or worse, their own pet animal, their pet cat, pet dog, or any of those things, that's a member of the family, that line is destroyed. It's incinerated, it's obliterated, it's eradicated. Every sense of the word. And for what this dude did, and like, now he's trying to make a little cult thing, and like, I seen the other last two videos that Geno Samuels did. Geno Samuel? I keep wanting to call him Geno Samuels, I don't know why. Did. Especially the stuff he did about Randy Stair. And he had the audacity to pretend that he was a living, fake, breathing, body, soul version of like Randy Stair. And then he's still best friends with the other chick, Loretta's. Chinga Scott. This rabbit hole is mega, mega ultra deep. I'll leave the link to all Geno Samuels podcasts if you can bear 2 hours of the last two. I'll leave the last two parts of his podcast in the description box down below. Still, what he did, though, is absolutely fucking unforgivable. It is disgusting, it's deplorable, it's absolutely demonic. In my personal opinion, it's extremely, extremely fucking dangerous. In my personal opinion, he's a threat to society, especially some of these people on Reddit and 4chan. They're still egging him on, they're still like supporting all the absolutely disgusting behavior he still puts out there, and all the other like very creepy cultist brainwashing tactics that he's starting to slowly use for the fan base he even has left on his Twitter or X, when he's pretending to be something that he's not. Like this make-believe, this fake bullshit imagination about stuff, which is even way more extra sadder. I want to leave on another light note here. 2 quick notes. As a person that still does indulge myself, indulgence, that's what it was. I don't know why the hell I wanted to indulge with this person, or like the other person, that user person, Fluttershy. Why are they indulging themselves to this? It's bad. That's the word, indulgence. Bro, honestly, dead ass, as somebody that still loves anime manga, the main 3 I usually like is usually Dragon Ball Z and stuff, Digimon occasionally, and other stuff that's randomly out there, like the remake remaster of Bleach. I saw most of it, it was pretty damn good. And Chainsaw Man, I'm probably watching at the end of this year, just the second Attack on Titan has come out. Finished watching Hero Academia 2 months ago, the last final season that came out, and it was a year old. And then Near Automata, there's no way in hell we'll actually think and believe, oh yeah, anime's real. There's another dimensional nerves and a portal somewhere else. We could go to all these other portals spiritually and metaphysically and ghostly wise, and I would never lose my fucking thoughts and brains that badly and thinking all these video game places are real. They're just in another portal of another merge because of this iron freaking gate, iron curtain. Who says bullshit like this, bro? The only ones I could think of that says bullcrap like that is Jim Jones, the ones that died a long time ago. Ted Bundy, Jim Jones, and Charles Manson. Or Charlie Manson. That's it. If they had the internet and social media technologies in the 50s, 60s, and 70s era, and early 80s. Bro. Ay, fucking yay. If this dude actually does end up start making his own occultist sort of stuff, and FBI, CIA, and you know I usually don't like them most of the time, FBI, CIA, DEA, NSA, ATF, keep your eyes peeled for this dude. In my personal opinion, give it about another year or two, maybe the most 5-7 years, at the least 1 or 2 years, this guy is probably going to make his own fake sermons and fake bullshit ideologies. So she actually did do a sermon on this one video when I was watching Gino Samuel's videos. He ended up making this sermon thing. And he really truly believes he's his own deity. He's his own goddess. He's his own fake messiah. People speaking in that type of lingo, that type of language, that type of double speech, triple speech, that's no good. If you saw what happened to the freaking Branch Davidians, if you saw that, I'll leave the link down below to it. There was a USA movie that had John Guizamo in it, with the Branch Davidians, and he tried to brainwash. He was giving me a lot of Branch Davidians freaking vibes, and I don't like that either. And this is my personal opinion, especially, like I said before, I'll say it again. And a lot of freaking conventions, no offense to the furry community, and I know some people that are furries are probably real good-hearted people. They will never hurt any children or grandmas, grandpas, moms, dads, uncles, brothers, aunts, sisters, cousins, nieces, nephews, godfathers, or godmothers like that, ever, or nieces or nephews. So, be on the lookout for this dude, man. In my personal opinion, he's giving me extremely bad, dangerous, cynical, brainwash, MK Ultra, mind control, slavery device vibes, controlled opposition vibes. And somebody that's from the truth alternative media community, some real people that are actually truly trying to expose truth, like my boy RB, Rich from Boston, Jacob Israel, Jacob's Ladder, High Impact TV, and other dudes like that. The real ones you should be following. KJ Osborne, KJ's What Happened. What's his name? Unplug Him. Days of Noah, 7 Grains of Salt. Truth Never Sleeps TD, ODD TV. Casey Answered the Stars. Called for an Uprising. He goes by a million other names now. And who else I could think of? Really Graceful. People like that. Those are the ones you should be truly following. Not some fake occultist mother effort like this or Russell Brand. Anyways, that's all I say for now. This video is almost a whole hour long. I had to say what I had to say, and that's it. I'm out of here. Made my peace with him. Hopefully I never have to do another Christian related video again. That's it. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen, bros, and fanboys and fangirls as always. Tacos and Nikki Kamotes out there under my drink. It's better. We'll see you when I see you. Have a good day, have a good night, wherever we're at in the world or universe out there. Don't drink them at the same time. Don't think we're reckless. Keep calm, keep cool, keep chill, to collect out there. Stay tuned for future content channel, good video and industry news, like manga news, strategic drama news, X news, Discord, Twitch, Kick drama news, YouTube drama news, and of course, as always, once in a while, celebrity gossip news, Elon Musk news, and then VTuber drama news I'll talk about once in a while as well. Of course, reaction reviews, or more in this case, observant reaction commentary, videos such as this one, once in a while. Peace out, my sauerkraut, lacing by you awesome, epic, wonderful, kick-ass people. To the flip side, take it easy, don't take any of the nanobite hydrogel poison in the arm, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And stay far away from that 6G shit too. Peace out, ladies. Goodbye. I'll talk to you guys soon. Stay extra safe. Take extra care for goodbye. Talk to you guys soon. Stay extra safe. Stay extra cautious out there. And I'll see you in the next future video content segment. Later. I'm out. See you soon. Lights.